sound good. Like,
how did you get this job at Realm? Like, did you find them on LinkedIn? Was it Indeed? Did you know somebody? Like, how did you get this job?
it was on, so it was on Indeed. When you search for jobs, this is random advice I'm going to give. When you search for jobs, you shouldn't just do Indeed and LinkedIn. You should also look for companies and search their websites directly. That is a great way to just find jobs randomly. It works really, really well for me. Just search the companies and the industries, places you think you might want to work, and just see if they have any postings. But this job in particular, right? It was on Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think instead of going through Indeed, I went to the website. So I do that a lot too. Like if this person is hiring, I'll go to their website because they'll get that before they get the Indeed one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went to their direct website and I just applied. And it was this really cool, like interview, almost interview-esque application. They were like, what are you currently, it was basically this interview. They're like, what are you
Mm-hmm.
currently listening to? Like, what content are you consuming? And I just talked about Marvel and DC and how I wasn't really happy with what DC was doing in the movie. And then like, when I came to the interview, we like talked about this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice fit for you. And it's interesting how you go straight to the website. And this is good advice because I always thought that you could not get a job straight off the website or Indeed or anything like that. What I do is if I see a job posting, I'll go to LinkedIn and find people who work at the company. I'll add as many people as possible from the company and I'll DM them like, hey, I'm thinking of working for your company. Can you tell me about the culture? Or hey, can you tell me how to succeed in this position? Now I have a personal connection, and I've been able to skip the resume and cover letter by DMing people directly and being like, hey, maybe I
Oh,
can help
wow.
with your whatever content needs or whatever. So that's how I do it, is through LinkedIn people.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can see where that could work, that personal connection. And that's really what it's about. Cause when you do Indeed, I have no idea in what like queue you end up. You know what I mean? Like you could end
Yeah.
up anywhere in the queue. So I just like going direct. It's just another way to go direct because their HR representative is going to get that email and
Yeah.
about the job. So they're going to read those first before they head over to Indeed.
And that's good
And they did.
advice. The whole process, even though this job happens to be on Indeed, but to think about what companies you want to work for and research those companies instead of like waiting for a job to pop up and being like just passively looking at these job postings, be like, okay, what do I want to do? Because I actually have a friend. She like concocted like a role that didn't exist, like this role, and then she started researching like companies who needed that role or something like it, and she got her dream job because she like just thought up instead of looking outside for like this is what's needed. She's like, this is what I want to do. Now let's find somebody who needs it and then find companies that way. So yeah, start conceiving it and then searching for it instead of waiting passively to see what pops up.